Alright, so you all have been requesting this one for quite a while now, and I have been very swiftly ignoring this one for quite a while now. No, not because it's not important, not because I don't want you to know all these things, but because this topic, gentlemen, this topic is a little controversial. You see, college is no doubt a very great place to be, but being sane, looking good, making money and doing all of it together can get a little tricky. Or not, provided you are willing to make these changes. We are willing to make the following changes in yourself, in your thoughts and in your life. So in this episode of Men's Essentials, dear gents, let's break down these 7 very basic, very easy but highly effective tips that won't only help you be your better self, that won't only help you be your best self, but will exponentially help you kick some serious freaking ass. Gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Men's Essentials. Let's roll the intro. Okay, so before I get into the video, before I start the list, here is a little something that you have to do for me right now. Check the very first link in the description box. Head over to my Instagram page and see some daily lifestyle, fitness, grooming and business inspiration happening there on a daily freaking basis. I don't want you to miss any of it. I don't want you to miss a whole bunch of suits, shoes, deadlifts, squats and startup inspiration happening there on a daily basis. I don't want you to miss any of it. Wouldn't ever want you to miss any of it. Check the first link, head over to the Instagram page, see it. If you find it valuable, if you find it worth your time, then do give it a follow. That being clear, that being said, let's get started. Tip number 1, get the degree that you really want. Not your parents, not your mom, dad, cousins, uncle or the random social fad around. Get into a college you like and get the degree that you personally want. Do you want to be a pilot? Well then, why waste 4 years in engineering? Do you want to be a filmmaker? Well then, why waste 4 years in engineering? But if you do want to be an excellent aeronautical, automobile or a software engineer, then you got to invest your 4 years. You have to invest your 4 years in a good college of engineering. You see where I'm going with this? Just doing something for the sake of doing it takes away the risk factor from it. And I personally believe, and I am a very strong believer of it, that if you remove that risk factor from your life, if you don't have that risk factor in your life, then you are highly unlikely to succeed. Yes, it will be difficult. Yes, your parents might think you're crazy. Yes, your friends might not agree to it. Yes, the world may see you very different and awkwardly, but that's the whole point of it. If you do something you like, if you study something that you are really into, you are really passionate about, then chances of you succeeding, chances of your mental, financial and physical well-being in the long run is crazy high. Suicides, drugs, depression and all these other destructive fuck-ups are majorly caused by this one thing, dear gents, you getting forced into things that you don't like. So please don't be fooled, don't be forced. Take the very first step in your life in doing something that you truly love and you will freaking succeed. Tip number 2, get a part-time job. Now this may offend some of you self-entitled watching this, but hear me out. It's important. I know your college is busy. I know you have a social life. I know your parents might not like the whole idea of you doing a part-time job. I know your friends might not like the idea of you doing a part-time job, but here's the thing. Money gives you options. And when you work hard for it, when you earn it by yourself, it gives you the immense amount of confidence that nothing else can possibly ever give you in your own freaking life. Gentlemen, a job teaches you the very basics of you earning your own bread, and that is the key component of a mankind or of the human revolution. If you don't take the very first step in it as soon as you can, then you are losing out on a whole lot of life experiences that you may possibly get at a very early age. I mean, if you do want to improve yourself, if you do want to dress sharp and look good in college, if you do want to afford a gym membership, take your girlfriend to some nice places, buy some decent meal and get that everlasting supplement that you have been eyeing on, well, you gotta make your own money. Your parents have raised you and now they don't owe you shit anymore, especially your super expensive and super fancy shit. They are done doing their bit. Now it's your turn to do the life the way you want it to be. Like I said, it'll give you options, but it'll boost your confidence exponentially. Tip number 3 or mistake number 1 on the list that I see most young men make is blowing up all their freaking money. I mean, you worked hard for it. Now that you've got it, you have to know, you have to be smart at investing it in the right places. The very first place where you could invest your money is yourself. You can buy yourself some nice timeless clothes that will last you for years. You can buy yourself a nice shoe that will last you years. You can get yourself a gym membership. You can buy some nice meals, supplements, and once you're done with all these basics, you can actually start investing that money into something that will make you more money. Startups, businesses, stocks, mutual funds, and the newfound love for cryptocurrency and blockchain. There are plenty of options in the market. You have to find yourself, you have to find your own interest, you have to find what you really like. If you are someone like me who likes to start businesses, then you can use that money and start a new business. If you like investing, then you can start learning more about the investment tools, and then you can start investing that money in that investment market that will make you more money in the long run without even you having to do anything for it. Tip number 4, schedule your days and stop wasting your time. I mean, you wouldn't really have any time to waste if you're studying something that you truly love, because you'll be busy doing all of it and you'll be busy learning more and more and more every day. But if you're doing something that you don't love, and if you don't have a whole bunch of, and if you do have a whole bunch of free time in your schedule, do it right, train it right, time it right, and make the most of it. You know, as a matter of fact, I remember these 4 guys from my flying days. They were rich. I mean, they were rich brats, and they were in the flying school just cause they didn't think of anything else. I mean, they were clearly not into flying. They didn't know much about flying. They weren't even into the whole aviation thing. They just had a lot of money. I mean, their parents had a lot of money, and they didn't have any problem putting that money in something that they thought their sons and daughters would be interested in. Sadly, they were not into it. They never attended any classes. They never learned jack shit. They barely flew. And it's been well over 8 years now, and voila, they still don't have their flying licenses. Don't be those guys. Learn something from them. Do something that you like. Finish your course as fast as you can and get the f out. Tip number 5, just in case it wasn't clear, start dressing well. Start taking care of your visual image. Start taking care of the clothes you wear, the way you groom, and all these minute things that builds or breaks your own personal brand. Because here's the thing, gentlemen, and a very beautiful thing and a very awkward thing and a weird thing actually. 99% of your college friends or your college mates don't give two flying about their visual style, their visual image, their personal style, or their physical well-being. They don't. They just don't. They do whatever, they feel whatever, they look whatever, and therefore they just live a life that's just whatever. I don't want you to be whatever, I want you to kick ass. So quit such whatever friends that you have in your arsenal and start making some new friends. And be very proud of it. Be very proud of the fact that you do take care of yourself. Be very proud of the fact that you are a well-dressed, well-groomed and a well-kept man. And for God's sake, don't confuse pride with overconfidence and cocky behavior. Be humble, be kind, and be the nice, helpful guy. Now, in case you want to learn about college dressing or the 5 or 6 casual outfits that you can rock on your college days or in your college all the time and look stylish all the time, watch the college essential video right here. Click the index card or check the very first or the second link in the description box down below. Moving on, tip number 6. Since we are talking about friends, choose your friends wisely. Because gentlemen, the friends you make in college, especially the good ones, are going to last you lifetime, are going to stay with you lifetime. And if you screw this one up, if you be friends with someone who isn't as inspired, isn't as motivated, isn't as hardworking and dedicated like you, well then you have a friend to deal with. A friend that might not do you much good in the long run. So be smart, be wise, choose the right people and make the right friends. Make the correct friends. And lastly, the most important one of all, enjoy your life and have fun. But just be a little smart and a little practical about it. Yes, go out, meet new people, make new friends, play new sports, try something new, do theaters, date, mingle, do all that good things. But be smart and be practical about it. Make sure you're responsible, make sure you're not stupid. Don't do drugs, don't get STDs. Be safe, be smart, enjoy your course, work hard and kick ass. I mean, growing up, I didn't have anyone to tell me all these things. They were all generic, do your B.Tech nonsense, but I chose to do things differently. I chose to take a different path. And I worked hard and I never stopped learning. And that's what I've been doing all this while. That's what I've been doing all my life. And I never ever plan to stop or not grow myself anymore, any further than what I was day before. That's my goal. That's what I want to do in my life. I hope you do the same. I hope you don't stop learning, you don't stop growing as well. More epic stuff on my Instagram, but in case you like this video, in case you did enjoy this video, don't forget to let me know by clicking that like, share and subscribe button. And yes, don't forget to watch all the other Men's Essentials videos on the channel, around 260 of them now. In case you are new here, in case you haven't seen the other videos, get some time out, watch all the videos. You will learn a whole bunch of things that I have probably not learned in my previous years of life, whatever that means. Anyway, I'll get back to work. I'll make more videos Meanwhile, you don't forget to dress sharp, stay strong, and stay stylish. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon in the next one. Cheers.